All right, Chipola sports fans, here we are with head coach Brendan Foley of the Chipola Indians. Coach, we got another big game coming up this Wednesday. Pensacola comes into the Milt on Wednesday, January 16th.
Yep.
So what are we expecting there?
We'd like to get back on track. Obviously, Saturday wasn't the outcome we wanted, but you will learn from it. Like I told our guys after the game, there's two things you can do from failure. You can get better from it, or you can allow it to take in the opposite direction. Fortunately, it's only happened twice for us this year, and the last time it happened, we went on a 7-game win streak. So I'm hoping that this will get our attention again, and we'll learn from it and grow as a team.
Okay, so backing up a little bit, last Saturday we went over to Northwest Florida State, which is, compared to the Milt, is probably one of the toughest places to play in the state.
Yeah.
And we fell short 95-84. But as you mentioned, we were down a good bit at the half. We didn't quit. Our guys showed a lot of composure, outscored Northwest in the second half, but we came up a little short.
Yeah, and we talked about it last week. Coach DeMayo, he's done a great job. They were preseason #1 for a reason in the country nationally, and they've had a couple lumps too. They've lost twice, and we had caught their attention, I think. And you can't put yourself in a hole against a team of that caliber on their home court with the atmosphere they had. They came out ready to play, and I thought they hit us in the mouth, and we didn't respond initially. I thought we panicked a little bit, and halftime we made some adjustments, regrouped, and our kids, they fought. But again, against a team of that caliber, you can't dig yourself in a hole like that.
Right.
It's just tough to come out, and again, we'll learn from it and we'll get better from it.
Yeah, we were down. How many were we down at the half?
14.
That's a deep hole. Who led us in that game?
Keyshawn Bruton had 14 points. Daniel Oladapo had 13 points, 8 rebounds. Batumba Baruti had 11 points, 5 rebounds, and then Christian Lauren had 12 points, 5 rebounds off the bench, and then Sheck Fay had 10 points. And we had multiple guys in double figures, and looking back and watching film, we didn't shoot the ball well. We didn't, execute our offense, didn't execute our game plan. So there is some positives to take away from it, and we'll make adjustments for next time and get things right. So
I don't want to put you on the spot, but if this game's played in the Milt rather than in the Raider Dome, we get a couple points.
We're hopefully a different outcome.
And,
you always probably shoot better on your home court, and I'm not taking anything away from them. They came out and they were clicking on all cylinders. They executed, made shots, and I thought they did what we had been doing good, and that was sharing the ball, playing together, offensively, defensively. Their pressure was good. Ours wasn't as good as it had been the past couple games. So, we've watched film. We watched it. We'll move on, and we won't bring that film out again until we play them again. It's the best part about basketball is short term. It's a quick turnaround.
Next up.
And we got Pensacola Wednesday now. We're focused on.
Right, and you got to take care. Like you said before, you got to take care of Pensacola. You can't take Pensacola for granted. They're not in first place, but they're still a solid team, and they're going to come in here with something to prove.
Definitely.
And you got to do everything you can and make sure we take care of the home court. Okay, so Wednesday we've got Pensacola. Then we're headed to Gulf Coast on Saturday, January 19th. And again, that's not an easy place to play. Gulf Coast, is the longest standing rivalry with Chipola, and they haven't had a great past couple years, but they're still, you can't take them for granted. They're still a good team, and on their home court, that'll be a tough game.
Well, it's a critical week for us. Just looking at the standings, Northwest is now 3-0. We're 1-1. Pensacola's 1-1. They beat Gulf Coast Saturday by 10 on Pensacola's home court.
Okay.
Tallahassee's 1-1, and Gulf hasn't won yet, but every game they've been in, and they've had their chances. Coach Powell's doing a good job, and they're competitive by all means. So obviously Wednesday is critical. Because Northwest plays Tallahassee, and we play Pensacola. So second place could be determined this week. And then obviously you want to finish the first round Saturday on a positive note.
Right.
You know, that's what our focus and our attention is towards right now.
Okay, cool. Want to move ahead a little further. We got a big game coming up on February the 2nd. We'll be playing Gulf Coast again for homecoming, and that's a huge weekend. We've scheduled it along with the baseball alumni weekend. So I think Jeff and his guys are playing about 3 games. They're going to have some of our former players who are, you know, in the major leagues now coming in for a home run derby and for a big dinner and auction. That'll be on Friday, February 1st, the dinner and auction, and then the homecoming game and home run derby and all is on Saturday. So a huge weekend for Chipola athletics. And then after that, only a couple more games. So this thing happens really quickly. I mean,
especially this time of year.
Yeah. I mean, so it's a little less than 2 months, and the whole thing's over. And then we're trying to figure out who's going to state, and then you know that's when it really gets cooking. But well, Coach, everything going well? How are we doing in the classroom and injury wise? Everybody
good. We have a couple injuries. You know, one guy that's been out this season, and then we have another guy dealing with a foot issue. But you know, we're hoping to get that corrected, and was at the doctor yesterday, so that's good. First semester was really good for us. We finished with a team GPA of 3.72.
Wow.
And that's the highest it's ever been since I've been around here. And you know, I was really proud of our guys. Talking to the professors, they really enjoy our guys in class, and so there's a lot of positive buzz and around campus about them.
That's great. Well, and I know we've said this before, but they just seem like a good group of young men. They seem to care about each other. They seem to take responsibility for themselves. And I'm telling you, as a teacher, when you've got kids in your class who act like they want to be there and who try hard, I mean, it's a lot more fun to try and teach them than kids, you know, who don't show up and don't really work hard. So we're very proud of them, and for you coaches for, you know, setting the bar high and making sure that they know what's expected in them. So anyway, all right, Coach. Well, anything else for today?
Just hopefully we get a good crowd again Wednesday. I thought last Wednesday it made a huge difference. Our kids appreciated it. I appreciated it. It was good. It was good for the community to see the product that we have, because you know, men's, women's, we both have an outstanding product that can bring a lot of positive to our community, and it's a good brand of basketball. Both teams are super talented. They play extremely hard. They're well coached. So, and you get to see good basketball this time of year. So, hopefully you have a big crowd, and look forward to seeing everybody Wednesday. All
right, to wrap up, Wednesday, January 16th, we host Pensacola in the Milt. The women at 5:30, men at 7:30. Come see us. All right, thanks, Coach.
Thank you.